Right, darling, settle in. You wouldn't believe the absolute catastrophe I recently endured. Honestly, it's the sort of thing that makes one question the very fabric of, well, everything. It's not simply about a bad hotel stay, you understand. It's a fundamental breach of trust, a crumbling of civilized expectations, a betrayal of the very idea of leisure. And believe me, I have standards. My grandmother, bless her soul, she escaped Minsk in '92, a true woman of discernment, instilled in me an unwavering belief that one deserves exquisite experiences, particularly after one has been diligently accruing generational wealth. It's not greed, it's expectation. Honestly, it's a trauma response. You wouldn't understand unless you've had everything taken from you, then given everything back. It's complicated. You see, I decided a rather impulsive decision. I confessed to vacation in Macei. All those turquoise pictures, the promise of sun-drenched beaches, it seemed positively de rigueur for my Instagram aesthetic. One simply must curate a life of beauty, wouldn't you agree? So I meticulously researched and landed upon the Vistamar Hotel. The website, naturally, was a symphony of deceptive allure. Sparkling pools, pristine rooms, smiling faces. It was practically begging for my patronage. I booked, and this is crucial, understand the layers of indignation I booked online, with my Amex Platinum, naturally. A card that practically vibrates with the assurance of impeccable service. The confirmation arrived promptly. A little digital butterfly of excitement fluttered in my chest. It's the anticipation, you see. The sheer, unadulterated hope that things will be nice. That's what truly hurts, the expectation. It's always the expectation. But oh, the disillusionment, the utter, crushing weight of disappointment that descended upon me the moment I arrived. It was past midnight, which in itself is a logistical failing. A proper establishment anticipates late arrivals. I arrived, and the entrance, darling, was grim. It wasn't an entrance, it was a guarded threshold, a symbolic barrier to what lay beyond. I practically had to plead to be let in. The door wasn't even automated. Can you imagine, like some sort of provincial backwater establishment? And the sight that greeted me, oh, the sight, the photos, utter fabrication. A carefully constructed lie designed to ensnare unsuspecting travelers. The lobby looked like it hadn't seen a duster since the Carter administration. There was an oppressive smell of dampness, the kind that clings to your clothes and seeps into your soul. It smelled like regret, like old dreams, like a damp basement in November. Do you get what I am trying to articulate? The smell spoke of neglect, of years of deferred maintenance. It was a physical manifestation of apathy. And the room. Oh, the room, they called it comfort. I call it a deliberate act of psychological warfare. Small, pathetically small, like a closet masquerading as a suite. The bed, oh, the bed. The mattress sagged like a defeated sigh. I could feel the springs pressing into my spine. It was a betrayal of basic ergonomics. I have a very sensitive back, it's hereditary. The linens, darling, were a crime against textiles. Faded, threadbare, bearing the faint but unmistakable scent of other people. Not in a romantic way, in a deeply unsettling way. The color had faded from sun exposure. It was like looking at a ghost of a fabric. Imagine what that does to your subconscious. It's not just uncomfortable, it's existential. It felt like I was sleeping in someone else's memories. And the bathroom, don't even start me on the bathroom. The box, a flimsy plastic contraption, leaked with alarming enthusiasm. The grout was black with mildew, a thriving ecosystem of microscopic horrors. It was a biohazard, really. I swear I saw something move. The floor was chipped, cracked, a mosaic of decay. I can explain how that makes me feel. It was like looking at a shattered dream. It made me feel physically ill. And the smell, a cocktail of chlorine, mold, and despair. A proper hotel invests in cleanliness. It's a matter of basic decency. It's about...
So I was looking into crimes near Vistamar Hotel Macei, and I found some pretty crazy stuff. Like, have you ever heard of a solar panel store scam? Yeah, it's a thing, and it happened right near Vistamar Hotel Macei. Businesses near Vistamar Hotel Macei are like super shady, They'll sell you anything even if it doesn't work. Like this guy Adorable, he sold a customer a faulty solar panel, and when the customer tried to contact him, he just blocked them on social media and disappeared. Can you believe that? I mean, what kind of person does that? My prediction is that the customer was probably super stressed out and frustrated, like, who wants to deal with that on their vacation? And then Adorable, he probably just thought he got away with it, But then he got caught again and again, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Can't you just be honest? And then there was another incident where Adorable tried to receive a shipment of stolen solar panel accessories. Like, what is wrong with this guy? My prediction is that he probably thought he could get away with it, but nope, the police caught him. And I'm like, good, you deserve it, but it gets even worse. A Durble got murdered, possibly because of his criminal debts and betrayals. Like, I don't condone violence or anything, but I'm like, wow, karma is real. And then there was this other incident where a man was filmed beating and threatening a woman with a knife in a storefront in Ponte Verde. Like, what is wrong with people? My prediction is that the woman was probably super scared and traumatized, and the man, he probably thought he could get away with it because he had a knife. But nope, the police arrested him, and I'm like, good, you shouldn't be doing that. Businesses near Vistamar Hotel Macei are like super violent, you know. Even in busy areas, you're not safe. And then there was this mass robbery event on a summer Sunday at the beaches of Ponte Verde and Pajuara. Like, groups of assailants rushed into multiple beachfront kiosks and small stores, stealing valuables and cash. My prediction is that the tourists and locals were probably super panicked and scared, and the criminals, they just thought they could get away with it. But you know, it's not right. We should be able to feel safe on our vacations. The businesses near Vistamar Hotel Macei, a tale of woe, a symphony of disappointment, a never-ending cycle of frustration. It's like they say, you get what you pay for, but in this case, you might just end up paying for a whole lot of nothing. Let's start with the restaurants, shall we? Akuaba seems to be a theme park of incompetence. Slow service, subpar food, and a DJ spinning tunes because why not? It's like they're trying to make you leave. And don't even get me started on the acarajé, which, by the way, is not even worthy of being called acarajé. It's like they took all the worst parts of a Brazilian dish and mashed them together into a flavorless, uninspired mess. But hey, at least they're consistent. Consistently bad, that is. And it's not like they're not aware of their issues. Review after review, people are complaining about the same problems, and yet they persist. It's like they're trying to win some sort of award for worst restaurant in Macei. And then there's Maria Antonieta, the supposedly upscale restaurant that can't even get the basics right. Want a cold drink? Sorry, our espumante is quent. Want a hot meal? Sorry, our food is cold. It's like they're playing some sort of twisted game of culinary limbo. How low can they go? But don't worry, folks, it's not all bad. I mean, it's not like they're trying to scam you or anything. Oh wait, that's exactly what they're doing. At Akuaba, they'll charge you for a Minnie Mouse to sing happy birthday, and at Maria Antonieta, they'll serve you a fine meal that's more like a sad, soggy mess. And then, of course, there are the clubs. Ibiza club, where the line is long, the music is bad, and the drinks are overpriced. It's like they're trying to suck the joy out of going out. But hey, at least the scenery is nice, right? I mean, who doesn't love a good old-fashioned, crowded, sweaty dance floor? But in all seriousness, folks, it's not worth it. The businesses near Vistamar Hotel Macei are a minefield of disappointment and frustration. They're like a bad joke, a never-ending cycle of what's wrong with this picture. Now I know what you're thinking. What about the other businesses, the ones you didn't mention? Well, let me tell you, they're not much better. Quattro's Casa decor is closed when they're supposed to be open, and CVINO wine bar. Well, let's just say their wine selection is about as impressive as a kindergartner's art project. It's a sad, sad state of affairs.